Well, new tonight at 9 o'clock, a post-game press conference goes viral. Southern Illinois University's basketball coach made national news with a colorful rant last night about his team's poor performance. But was that the right way to approach it? Garrett Berger joins us live in studio with more. Garrett.
Well, Vince, calling his players mama's boys and uncoachable, the head coach of the Salukis, Barry Hinson, told reporters exactly how he felt after his team lost 73-65 Tuesday night to Murray State. We talked to some local coaches today about motivating their athletes.
My wife can score more than 2 buckets on 11 shots because I know my wife will at least shot fake 1 time.
That's just one of the quotes from Barry Hinson's 5.5-minute rant after his team's latest loss in their 2-8 start. His comments have received plenty of airtime, but they don't appear to be attracting that much criticism, coaches included.
You can see, that's pretty frustrating when you have guys that you are on scholarship coming into your university and you don't get what you want.
Reed said he couldn't say whether the tirade was the right move for Hinson or not, but he does things differently with his team.
I don't call guys out in the paper, you always have their back in the paper. Now, behind closed doors or here in practice, that's another issue. But, at the high school level is different.
But at the collegiate level, some coaches receive big paychecks and can be fired for losing records. Still, not all collegiate coaches agree with everything about the rant.
My personal opinion is probably need to do that behind closed doors in the locker room.
But as far as the content of what he said,
definitely a classic interview for sure.
Hinson apologized on a national radio show for singling out one of the players during his comments, but stood by everything else he said. Hinson said he had previously told his players the same things in the locker room, but this colorfully?
There was a sniper in the gym. Didn't you see that? I mean, we had guys falling down. I thought Navy SEAL Team 6 was out there. I mean, our guys were coming across it. Just nobody around them and just fell down on the ground. How does that happen?
We also called up a few SIU alums from around the area and didn't hear any sort of outrage from them, maybe some criticism. The most common word we heard to use to describe those comments was funny. So the possibility of fan pushback seems unlikely.
Thanks, Garrett. Now, in a statement, SIU's chancellor called Hinson's statements, quote, unfortunate, but it doesn't appear they were serious enough to warrant any serious discipline, though. The chancellor says she's confident Hinson would work to support the players regardless of the score as he, quote, continues to rebuild the team.